Hello, high levelers. Rayo Daniel here, and I'm going to be going over the new AI version 2 in this video here. Some of the good things, the bad things about this whole new technology that High Level has just released over the last couple of weeks. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to let you know this. Some of the results of this may be a little bit unknown of this video. And the reason being is because of this. I have not been able to get answers from the support team over the last week or two regarding some of the things regarding how the AI version 2 works. There is no documentation out there as of right now regarding these new features and how they work. But what I did is I literally took hours of my day to sit back and start testing this, testing different ways of how these things work. And what I want to do is I want to combine all that for you and give you all of that knowledge so that you can do whatever it is that you want to do with it. However, the information may sit with you. So right now, what I like to do is just hop in real quick, start going over some of the things I've learned and just start showing them to you. So let's hop into it. Okay, so right now we've got high level up, and this is again this is just a demo sub account. So this isn't real. But right now, if you want to access the AI version 2, you're going to come over to settings and over on the menu option, that AI version 2, it still says it's in beta. That could be some reasons why I don't have any documentation over it right now. But the first thing I want to go over real quick is just to let you know, there are no any kind of significant changes to the configuration of the actual bot itself with regards to AI version 2. Meaning I found no new features, nothing like that regarding the actual AI bot feature. Okay, so right now I'm not going to go over in this video how to program the bot. I'm going to link another video that I've already created extensively regarding how to program, train, test, and do all that stuff regarding the bot in the description of this video, so you can watch it if you don't know and just save some time. What I'd like to do is really address some of the AI version 2 features. Now, let me just say this. Let's hop into AI version 2 here. Now, some of the cool things about AI version 2 is that they allow you to create multiple bots looking at different channels and being able to be programmed differently than each other. Okay, so before, keep in mind, if we went to the conversion AI, right now, this is the old look. And if you take a look here, notice that these are all the supported channels. You clicked on this, nothing's changed with the supported channels. There's been no updates or features regarding that. The same supported channels are the same ones available inside of AI version 2. One of the things I really wish they would have done inside of version 2 is break out at least things like SMS regarding particularly maybe a phone number regarding SMS. So you can maybe have a bot trained on a specific phone number SMS to deal with marketing and things like that. But that didn't happen. So right now, this again, the same channels that we had in the AI version 1, we still have in AI version 2. So that's that. But one of the things I want to keep in mind here is that you only had one bot, you only trained one thing, and it had to respond to either certain channels, all of the channels, but you only had one bot trained a certain way to do that. So this is the advantage of how the AI version 2 has been established. So AI version 2 allows you to now create multiple bots. Each bot, notice if we take a look here real quick, blow this up. So we have right now, I've just named them here, live chat bot. These are active, the status, so I've got them set. These are off, suggestive, or autopilot mode. Remember those kind of modes? So I've got them set to auto right now so that they are active and they're responding. But right now, here are the channels. Notice that right now for this appointment booking bot, I have SMS channel configured, but for this live chat bot, I've got the live chat channel configured. Okay, so that is different. That is something that was an enhancement that was not there before with regards to the AI. You could not have more than one bot. Now, I'm going to have to bust your bubble here and just give you the results real quick here. And we're going to go in and start showing you is right now, notice that this bot right here, this appointment booking bot called primary, there has to be a primary bot defined inside of the AI version 2. Here's the problem that I have, and don't hate me for it, please. Only the primary bot can respond to any of the channels configured for the primary bot. Now, let me explain that. So right now, the AI bot, this appointment booking bot, is set for primary, which means it's active. It is the only bot, and this is just through my testing here. I've not been able to get any documentation from support at high level regarding this, but just through my own testing of a couple different sub accounts and going back and forth testing this, the primary bot is the only one that will actually give an AI response. Like even though this live chat bot here is in autopilot mode here and it's set for live chat, it will not work. That AI bot will not respond to the request for anything related to AI, even though it's set autopilot mode. Okay, so that's frustrating here. So the question I had for high level was, why have the ability to create all of these bots when only the primary bot is going to be the one responding? I don't really get it. So the only thing I can think of is very similar to example of the reputation management widget. if you understand the reputation management widget, you can go in and create as many widgets in reputation management as you want. You can create 2, 5, 10, 50 if that's what you want, but only one of those widgets can be default, which means that's the only one that's active at any given time. Does that make sense? So that's the kind of how I think this system is set up here, just using the testing that I've given out. Now I'm creating this video. I don't want to wait any longer for Highlevel to get back to me with answers because it's been honestly rather frustrating. I just want to at least give information out to people on my channel regarding what this is, how it works, so that you can start utilizing this if you want to. Okay. It's completely up to you, but I'm just trying to give you what I know in this particular video. So it may be a little bit longer as we're doing some of the examples. So right now, again, primary bot is the only one that responds. Now, without going through all the testing here, what I've did is I've used another one of my sub accounts inside of Highlevel to call and again, use the missed call text back. So just real quick, here's the conversation that I did an outbound call here, and forgive me, let me move myself over. So let me come back over here. So right now, this is an outbound call. Hello. This is the response I have on this one. And forgive me about this one. I forgot to update it, but I get a lot of calls on this test, Fresh Flow HVAC. It's actually like a demo account that I can show clients, but people still call. They think it's a live business. So I had to say, we are not a real company. Please don't call us on this one. But that's the response I got from the missed call text back. And it looks like, hello, this is Fresh Flow. Looks like we did not get your email address when scheduling an appointment, things like that. So at least what I'm trying to get back here is that the AI system replied. I just typed this when I said, my furnace isn't working. Can you help me? Sorry to hear about that. We can definitely help you. When do you want to schedule an appointment? Today. Got it. May I get your first name? And it's going to go through the process of getting the first name, last name, and so forth. So at least I've shown on this one here that at least the primary bot being the SMS works. Now I'm going to have to give you some more bad news. I'm sorry. But this is what I found out here. So right now, I like using the live chat widget. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's very, very real time, especially if you use AI with it. That's my choice of chat widgets if I'm looking to interact with people, especially if I'm using AI on the client side, because there is no fill out your name message. That's almost like a contact form if you use the regular chat widget. And then the message is, we'll get back to you. I like the live chat widget because people can open it up. They get a message. Hey, you've reached us. How can we help you? Right off the bat, blah, blah, blah. And you can start interacting with people right away. Now, the problem with the live chat widget is whenever you want to have it go book an appointment, now it has a problem because now it has to collect other information regarding the appointment before it can be booked. And I created a whole, check out the live chat widget video on my YouTube channel. I'll go over all this on how to fix it. But right now I want to give you the short version. So right now, what you end up having to do is come into, and I'm using AI version 1 for this. Okay. So AI version 1, you would have to come into the configure intents area. And for this appointment booking right here, we take a look at here. We'd have to edit the prompt. And then down here at the bottom in the conversation flow, if we take a look here, and forgive me, let me move back over here. I have to move myself all over the place. But right now we can put in, what is your first name? What is your last name? Email. This is information that the bot will actually ask before it actually schedules the appointment. Now, this is pretty straightforward. That Highlevel gave you an area that you can come in and do this inside of the configuration that makes it very easy to fix this problem with the live chat widget of being able to collect that information before they schedule an appointment. Perfect. So right now, the problem with that is that section is missing or not available any longer inside of AI version 2. So let's come over here and take a look. So right now, AI version 2, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and open this up. And right now, one of the things I do want to show you here, the configuration again for the AI chat widget is pretty much the same. Highlevel has moved, they've renamed a couple of the tabs. They've changed some of the layouts and design a little bit here, but ultimately it's the same kind of setup and you can probably figure it out pretty quick. But the bot settings, notice that we've got, give it a name. We don't have suggestive mode anymore, which means they took that out. So that's gone. Now it's just off in autopilot. When you're in AI version 2, you've got all the same channels. Nothing's changed on that one at all. I've just got the live chat widget. They still have the bot trial where you can try the bot out and stuff like that. And I'll show you where that is. Some of the advanced settings, this is the same as what we had before. So nothing is different there. Bot training, this screen looks a little bit different. This is where you would actually train the bot. And again, we do have it trained right now with some of the FAQs on the website. You do have the customized Q&A if you want to add additional Q&As. But they did add this nice little test your bot area right over here. And I was doing some testing of it earlier. But again, you've got this area called the bot goals. So you don't really have that intent tab like you did in version 1 anymore. You just have the bot goals. Now here in the bot goals, if you take a look at it, again, you've got another test your bot. Pretty cool. And right now you see you've got your bot goals. You can set up the personality, the intent, everything like that here. You've got all the examples that you need right here. You can come down here to the appointment booking. You could select, choose a calendar that you want it to book. If you don't want it to book an appointment, you don't have to select a calendar. But if you do, you can select a calendar or just say, don't do that. Just send a link. Either way it is, but notice what's missing on the screen. What's missing on the screen is that little configure button for the conversation flow. So you still have on this one, you got don't book appointments, send a link, pause after booking, trigger workflow, or transfer employee post appointment booking. You've got a few options here, but you don't have the option configuring the first name, last name. And that's frustrating because that was pretty easy for people to follow on the live chat widget. Now they've taken that away, and now you have to come up with doing something again. Now, I'm going to show you how to fix that. But right now, what I want to do is show you this. Inside of AI, the version 1, okay? I didn't cover this, it's a little bit late. But right up here, if you take a look here, there's a button that says move to version 2. Notice that it's grayed out. I've already moved the existing AI bot over to version 2. So I've migrated it, okay? Now, moving forward, I would suggest you not migrate. And I'm going to show you why. Because there's an error and I'm going to show you what that error is, and it's frustrating. And it took me a little while to figure it out, and support still couldn't help me. When I brought this error to them, they still couldn't figure out what's going on. So it's just, again, very confusing and frustrating. So inside of version 2, when you migrate your bots, what you will get is you will get an appointment booking bot. That'll be the name of it on all of them, because I've migrated a couple of my sub accounts already. And you get this general support bot. Those are the two bots that get created when you migrate over, and the appointment booking bot is the primary. Now, I've done this because each one of my accounts that I've migrated, I have always selected a calendar to schedule an appointment. So maybe that's why the appointment booking bot is always set as primary. However, now that's the case, and we know that these two bots are created, and the appointment booking bot is the primary, and it's already, no matter what channels are configured on the initial AI version 1 bot, only the SMS channel will come in across both the appointment booking bot and the general support bot. None of the other channels will come across just SMS. Okay. That's just what I've learned from my experience of a couple times testing without any existing documentation. Now, moving forward here, I just want to show you that I did tell you that only the primary bot actually works, but let's go ahead and pop up a new incognito window. And I'm going to go to this sub account, which is my Fresh Flow HVAC. Again, this is my a test page for HVAC contractors to show them what we could do for them and things like that. Notice here in the bottom, I'm going to, again, have to move myself over because I've got the bot in the bottom right. I've got this. And here's one thing that I like about this. I'm not shy in letting people know right off the bat that they're not going to speak to a person. That when they speak to somebody on this, they're going to be speaking to an AI, which means that the AI can now respond much faster without thinking that a human is typing all of that. So right now, why not just let them know? That's just my opinion. Hello, I'm your virtual AI assistant. I can help you get answers to questions or book an appointment to get an estimate. How can I help you? So right now, if we take a look here, I'm going to bring this back out. And it says, how can you help you? And I'm just going to say, my furnace is not working. Now, of course, I misspelled furnace because I'm a bad typist. But right now, if we just take a quick look, I think I've got this set for either a 3 or 6 second response time for this. But this is the live chat widget that I've already configured on this. And if you remember, inside the live chat widget here, when I look at this, inside the live chat widget, I've got this set to autopilot mode, which means it's ready to go. And it's already been trained. So if we take a look here, we've got one link. It's been programmed off of the website. So there's where it is. The bot settings are 3 seconds. So 3 seconds is what it is. And if we look back here, notice that there's still no reply. Why is that? Because the live chat bot is not set as primary. If it was set as primary, then it would reply. But right now it's not, which means it's not working. Okay. Also, so right now that's a problem. That's the first problem that I see is you can configure multiple bots. You can have them monitor different channels, but they cannot be all active at the same time. And I don't know if Highlevel is going to fix that. If that's a bug that they're still trying to work out, because I know they had several issues. This of which I'm going to show you right now is going to be one of them, I think, here. So right now, fine. Let's just say that we're going to come back over here and we're going to go this. So let's test the live chat widget. We can go to another bot and make that bot the primary, right? So right now, again, these are the two that are migrated. I'm going to come over here to the live chat and I'm going to make it primary. Now, when I'm going to say set as primary bot, this is again is how you make this one primary. Notice here, primary bot gets assigned and responds to all inbound messages for contacts that don't have a previously assigned bot. It will be the bot default for your sub account. Okay, great. Click confirm. No problem. Now, just look at the top right of the screen here. When I click on save, there's going to be an error and I'm going to try to isolate this, but it may go away quickly. So if I click save, what happened? Error. Primary employee already exists. This is the same error I keep getting across multiple accounts. I brought this up to Highlevel and they can't answer why that happens. So how do we fix this? Right now, it doesn't really matter what bot you try to make as primary. You will still get the same error. What does that mean? That means you can't make another bot primary unless you delete the primary bot currently. Okay. And right now the appointment booking bot, this is the one that got migrated. This is why I would suggest not migrating. just rebuilding it, because it's easy enough just to rebuild it and retrain it using the files and documents that you have. Because if so, you're going to have a problem that I experienced in my testing, moving from one primary bot to another primary bot. Because it's great that you can configure multiple bots and train multiple bots, but it still requires a manual process to come in and click, make this bot primary. Once the bot's primary, click save, all that other stuff. And now that bot starts responding to all the AI requests on the channels that it is configured for. So let's take a look. So right now I'm going to go through and I'm just going to have to delete this bot. Again, this is the bot that was migrated. So that bot's gone. Easy enough just to delete it. There's no problem with that. And this general support bot, I don't too much care about this one either. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete this one. Since it was migrated over, I don't want to cause any problems. I'd much rather just move forward. Now, one of the things that I did notice on this one here that, again, could be potentially a bug, and please be careful, is notice that even though I deleted the primary and another bot, Highlevel did not assign a new bot as being primary. So right now, what does this mean? If you just delete this and think, okay, now that I've deleted it, this is the only one left, so this is primary, you're mistaken. So it's not primary yet unless you make it primary. So this is, again, another bug issue. So now what you end up having to do is once you delete those, now you have to come into edit, click on set as primary bot, click confirm. And then if you click save, now the bot saves successfully. Okay. And now you come back over here and now you see the primary link here. I'm going to move myself back over, not yet. This live chat bot being primary. Now you see the primary listed here. Perfect. Okay. Now that we've got the bot set as primary, let's come back and do some testing here on the live chat widget. So right now we're a customer and let's just see, my furnace is not working. I need help to fix it. So right now, again, this is what let's just say what the AI bot will do first to book an appointment. And then I'm going to have to give you the solution to how to fix that. That's the whole point of this, to show you how the scenario works. Now here, the bot should reply back with just something like, hey, would you like to set up an appointment? Okay. So when do you want to book for? I'm just going to say today. So right now, if we say today, the bot going to go back out and say, okay, let me look at all the times and give some suggested dates and times. So from here, we should simply go back and the bot should come back and give us some dates and times for us to choose from here. Okay. So now we've got some dates and times. I'm just going to choose the 9 a.m. slot. So the bot should be smart enough to understand that when I type in 9, that would just be the 9 a.m. slot. And then after that, of course, it should finish the booking. It's taking a little bit right now behind the scenes because it actually has to go back out and create the calendar, create the appointment and things like that back in there. And it says, great. And here's the problem that we spoke about. Let's book you for this, right? Yes. So just confirming that's exactly what you're looking for. Now, after you simply say yes, here's again, the problem with this particular version of the live chat widget is the chat bot will just simply book an appointment and that'll be that. Great. So right now you see your appointment is confirmed for 9 a.m. Great. So now what happened is we didn't identify ourselves. The bot does not know our name, email address, phone number. So again, none of the workflows that you have configured in your system will work and function because you have no contact information. So really this whole appointment booking was completely worthless as far as you, the business owner, is concerned, or your client, because it contained no real information. So let's hop back over here to the contacts. Notice that it created this guest visitor, no phone, no email. So right now, and if we even go to appointments and look at the appointment, it did book an appointment for the right time. Perfect. Not a problem, but it doesn't contain any information. So really this is useless, and more than useless. It's taking up a slot in your calendar that somebody else could book for. So it's even detrimental to you. So right now, let's go ahead and look at getting that fixed. So right now, what we need to do is I created this. This is a prompt that we're going to add in. We're going to just copy that. If you schedule an appointment, you must update their contact record with their full name, email address, and phone number. Ask them these questions one at a time. Now we need to update this in the AI version 2 bot and teach it what to ask for inside of the conversation. So right now we do that by going to the bot. We go to the bot goals, and we can come down here and actually pop up this little button right here. This is a prompt that just makes the screen a little bit bigger for me to look at here. And what we're doing is right here in the conversations guidelines area, just to be clear, this conversation guidelines, we're going to come down here and scroll down a little bit here. And sometimes this window is a little bit hard to work with. So we're going to come down here at the end and notice that everything in here has an asterisk. I'm not exactly sure why. I can't really explain that. But right now, if we take a look, all we're doing is just adding an asterisk with these additional instructions. So we're going to go ahead and click save. And then we're going to scroll back out and just click save again. Now we see at the top, the bot has been saved. And right now it's been updated. So perfect. So let's go back out and do some additional testing again and see what the differences are in our bot. So go back out to the website again, click on this and the same kind of prompt. My furnace is not working. I need help to fix it, or something like that. So again, let's just see how the bot now changes based upon the updates that we just put in and see if that's a little bit more helpful. So right now, again, this should recognize that and say, great, you want to schedule an appointment to fix your furnace? Yes. Today, please. So right now it should do this, and it might come back and ask you, would you like to schedule for today? Again, I'm not sure why it does that sometimes, but it should give us a list of calendar appointments that it has for today. Great. So now we see there's some appointments. I'm just going to again type in 9. So right now it may come back and confirm that it means 9 o'clock today. So we'll see what the bot comes back with. But either way, it'll be user friendly. Great. All right, let's book for today at 9 a.m. Can I get your full name? Now notice that's the difference. Can I get your full name? Perfect. Now the bot is going to get the information before it actually books the appointment. And let's see what happens. So I'm just going to do Jane Smith, be very original here. So now, again, following the prompt, it should sit back and ask us for additional information regarding Jane Smith to get the appointment booked. Great. Thanks, Jane. Look at it. It replied back. Personalized. Could you please provide your email address? janesmith@gmail.com. I have no idea if you're Jane Smith, if this is your email. I apologize. But janesmith@gmail.com. So now that's been put in there. This information should be updated in the contact record. And now it should be great. What is your phone number? So we're just going to do, of course, a fake phone number. Put that in there. Now that we've got that, notice that this is much more efficient, much better, because now it has all the information that you need for your particular appointment. Now, if you want more, you can sit back and just expand the prompt and actually gather more information, whatever that may be. But right now it says, you're all set, Jane. We booked your appointment for today at 9 a.m. Our technicians will blah, blah, blah. We'll fix it and we'll see you there. So perfect. So now let's go ahead and close this. That's exactly the kind of response that we're looking for with the prompt and the addition of that additional prompt that I showed you earlier. And by the way, freeze the video at that particular prompt. You guys can copy that if you want to. But let's go back here and look at the contacts. Now, perfect. Now notice that we have Jane Smith, the name. We don't have guest visitor, the fake phone number, the fake email address here, and then the calendars for the appointment. We now have Jane Smith. Notice that the title still comes across as guest visitor. Can't really do anything about that, but now we have Jane Smith confirmed, and now everything is good to go. So guys, hopefully that would be beneficial for you to give you some ideas about just how the AI version 2 works. Again, I know there's some limitations, and I also know that we've got some additional benefits. Hopefully Highlevel is going to be adjusting that. I know here over the summit, they came out with, I think, 300 or something like that updates, crazy number of updates here. And some of the updates actually had some issues that they had to fix real quick at the summit. But right now, this is what I found with the AI version 2, what you can do, what you can't do. So I hope you guys learned a little bit of something about this feature, migrating some of the pitfalls and some of the things that can help you get this set up quickly. If you learned anything in the video, 1 or 2 nuggets of information, hit the like button, leave me a comment. I appreciate it. If you have any questions or any problems with this particular process, leave it in the comments. I always check those. I always try to reply. And as always, thank you for viewing my videos, being a subscriber to my channel. And if you're not, click on the subscribe button. Also, a little plug for me. I am an affiliate of Highlevel. If you have not signed up or you're looking to go to the Agency Pro, please use my link below. I do get compensated by Highlevel, and I give you guys just a ton of stuff that you can use on top of the YouTube channel and coaching by me and so forth, as far as access to my online communities and things like that to help support you. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me, and have a great day. Bye-bye.